Hello, 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 and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jameelah, and I am a master manifester, and I know you are too, because you're watching content like this. Let's talk about it. The name of this channel is Manifesting Magic with Dr. J, and of course, I'm Dr. J. Let's get into it, right? My battery's getting low. I just had this come on my head because it's something that I feel like I'm getting a breakthrough in, and I just was like, I gotta share it. This term popped in my head today, righteous foolery. Man, righteous foolery. I was just sitting there thinking about what will stop your manifestations every single time. What is something that will hold up your manifesting every single time? Because there's some behaviors that we have that don't really impede our manifestations. It slows it down. It might take us in a different direction. It might be something that we kind of want. Maybe it meets the standard. It's not quite there, but we'll take it, And so, but there's something that'll bring your life to a halt, like a plateau. And I was trying to think, what is a common thread amongst the times when my life has come to a plateau or a halt? And the term that popped in my head, I don't know if I heard this somewhere before. I don't know if someone said it somewhere. And the first thing I thought was foolery. And then in my head, I was like, righteous foolery. Because righteous foolery is the idea that what you believe and what you think about a person, place, or thing is so strong and it's so valid and it's so true that you're going to use that information to allow you to cut yourself off. Man. Another word for righteous foolery could be pride. Another word for righteous foolery, I would say ego, but I might push ego to the other side because ego comes from a place where it's the idea of yourself that you have built up. And sometimes it's not high for a lot of people, right? So this righteous foolery can sometimes come from people that, you think you have a real good point. you think you have a good point. You think because someone treated you or a situation was unfair to you from what you think or what you thought unfair was, that you get to hold them accountable while cutting yourself off. It is the most foolish act, and it is one of the most common that I see cutting off manifestations. I see it all throughout relationships that I've had, in family and everything. I see it in myself because I'm a firm believer that we all got the same stuff inside of us, but we're choosing to activate different things at different times. And I'm just like, man, that righteous foolery, that part of you that feels so much better and so dignified and so righteous in your way that you believe someone reacted to you or the situation was handled, that you refuse to receive any blessings anymore in your life because of that situation. Righteous foolery. And the reason why I call it righteous is because I'm talking about the type of foolery that comes from the act of thinking that you are deserved an apology, are thinking that somebody owes you something for you to complete your healing and your evolution in your life. You see this all the time with people who are victims of like rape and abuse or all these sort of atrocious acts that adults do to children when they're just stepping into this world, right? And then you see some adults that the situation completely took them to a drug addiction, downhill, crying on interviews, talking about, if somebody only did this for me, if I only had this, I only had that. And you can't do anything but say, man, they're right. They were given a crappy treatment. Life was not looking out for them. Nothing they experienced was fair. It's a damn shame that they went through what they went through. But guess what? Them being in that victim mode and them being in unforgiveness for that event, even though it was horrible, the only person that's suffering now is them. So it's so hard to meet people in that space because meeting them in the space of, you're right. You are absolutely right. They're absolutely wrong. You are absolutely 100% validated in the way that you feel. I can't see the situation any other way. You want to meet people there, but at the same time, meeting them there, you have to make sure you're careful with validating their righteousness and then letting them walk towards the path of forgiveness. Right? So I didn't have a lot today. That was it. As you can see, I am not dressed normal. I put on a little makeup or something. And this is just eyeliner that wouldn't come off my eyes from yesterday. I tried really hard. So it's not even it's not even new stuff, right? I just wanted to share that, man. Don't get caught up in righteous foolery, knocking off your manifestations because you got too much pride. And it's usually built around not wanting to just come down and say, you know what? I'm going to have to suck this one up. You know what? I'm going to have to take this one for the team. You know what? I'm going to have to get over this shit. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to get over this stuff so I can move my life to the next level. Because sitting in this right space is making my life wrong. Right? Anyway, you can be so right and so wrong as it relates to yourself all in one go. All in one breath. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to get back to work. Make sure you watch some of the other videos. Until next time, bye.